one went off on accident. I accidentally turned it off, so I did not see anything on this. There's actually one little wormy. That's it though. Even though I did see snail saliva on this, there's none. Let's look where it came from. Look under this little walnut. There's walnuts under our yard, and I like to look under them because they crawl under them when it's wet outside to hide. And we have a lot of dogs. Sorry that it's loud. Yeah. We're gonna look under this thing. This thing's not moist. There's a lot of spiders. No. Oh my gosh, it's a red and black caterpillar. It's not a spiky one, but those are super deadly. So you know, so there would definitely not be any snails. If you ever see one of those, do not touch them, do not go close to them. And if there's anything over there, they will kill the snails, so there will not be any snails over there. So just don't look there anymore. And I saw a hole, and I bet you there's way more, and that freaked me out. Earlier we saw one, and it was one of those spiky ones. It was under a tarp, and that's where I got my big boy. I don't remember if it was my big girl or my big boy that I got off camera, but we actually got her, and we seen a spiky one. And if one touched by them, you're dead because their spikes is on all sides, and they're poisonous spikes. So you do not want to touch them, and just making sure you know, because I do not want none of y'all to die, and hopefully you do not, and I hope you stay safe out there. So yeah, they also like to go under metal because they can stick to that very, very well. And like it's hard to for humans to pull them off. We have all this metal right here, which I don't know if I'm gonna look under because I have one hand, and also there could be spiders under there, and I've never looked under these. Just so you know, this wood, I've never looked under this wood either. There's definitely a bunch under here, but train. Okay. I've never looked under this, but there's definitely some, and there's definitely spiders under there. And I am terrified of spiders. I like snakes. I love snakes, actually. But I am terrified of spiders. So, yeah, just so you know, if you was wondering. I doubt it, but he was. Yeah. So, we actually made this little wooden thing over here. It goes underground, and they like to crawl under and stick to it, and I can actually just look under there. I really want to lift up this metal, but I'm kind of scared, and also because I have one hand, because I want to film it too, so, and it's loud. I don't want to wake the whole neighborhood up, because it's pretty late, even though it looks bright on camera. It's actually getting dark out here, and I like to come and get them at night, because they like my nighttime more than the daytime, because it gets cooler in the nighttime, and it's kind of really hot in the daytime. Oh, there's kind of bird nest up there in that tree. I can't lift it all the way up. I have my thing on my arm, but there's a lot of snails in there. Alright. So, we're actually gonna go look for metal, because that's where they like to go. I'm actually just gonna lift up that metal, but I'm gonna probably freak out, but we're gonna lift up that metal, because if you do not lift up the metal, then we're not gonna get a bunch. And I bet you there's like 5 big ones under there. Especially me never looking under there, and we've had that there for about a year too, so probably a bunch. So go ahead and this down. The only thing I'm worried about is that I just don't want to make a lot of racket or noise, whatever y'all want to call it. And I feel like I will. Okay, so I'm not going to do that, because I'm definitely going to make a lot of racket, and I don't want to do that and wake people up. So, and also some of my family's asleep also, and probably come out here and get on to me, but yeah, so I'm going to go look for more snails. We also have these little water dishes over here for them. Oh, I probably need to fill them up because they're dirty, and that was out of water. I don't fill them up a lot so the snails can crawl in them and just drink some out of there or lay eggs by the water, because I know they like to lay eggs by the water or lay eggs under the water so they can easily come up and get water, obviously. But I was just here. I'm going to go ahead and lift up some of these big rocks because I do find some under here sometimes. Most of the time I don't, but I find a lot of spiders under here. Okay, there's a spider. I'm leaving. I'm going to go ahead and look on these leaves because we live by the woods and a whole woods and down that way and more down that way and all the way up that way. And yeah. Golden car. Okay, there's poison oak. I don't want to touch that. See, there's bites taken out of these leaves. That's how you know there's probably snails that live here. But okay, so I'm gonna go to the front garden and see. Actually, first I'm gonna just lift up the metal. My parents are rough sleepers, so and hard to wake up. So okay, never mind. My grandmother just pulled in. She's okay. Snails. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look in the front garden. I'm gonna go look in the front garden. First of all, we're not gonna go to the front garden first because I know a better place in the backyard to actually look for them. So we're gonna go all the way back to that building back there and see if we can find any back there. I've never looked back here, and there is quite a few bricks back here. So, and I don't know about any wood, but there's a fireplace and there's wood in the fireplace. So I don't know if there'd be any, but I really want to lift that. Okay, so we're going. We have piggies too, so I love pigs. So stink though. Back here, we have kayaks back here. I don't know where they are, but there is tons of things to look under here. So this is a box of just things, I don't know. But like, I'm gonna flip this brick over right here. That is all ants, so not being near. I'm not flipping that back because I'm not getting bit by ants. Actually, I don't think there's gonna be any back here. There's not much things back here. There's a woods back here. And more woods. Oh, and that's a path down there. I don't want to go down there. I haven't been there in a while. And I think it's blocked off, actually. The woods is blocking it off. More things grew there. So, I actually don't know if I'm going to move the metal or not. Because there's probably snails under there, but I don't want to move it because of spiders. I don't like spiders. Piggy. The big piece right there and the little pieces. Okay, I'm definitely not moving that. Let's go to the front garden. I feel like there would be some there. Oh, when I get there, I'll be back. So we're now at the front garden. Here it is. It's like a bunch of weeds and stuff. So there's ants down there. And there's wood right there, so I'm gonna get to looking, see if I can find any snails just hanging out on these leaves. I don't know, I might not. I found 2 big ones on this before and 3 little ones. That's all I found on these things, and not usually many. Kind of want to lift the wood up, but I don't know about that because there's ants and there's definitely ants under it. And also, it won't move. So that is stuck there. And I don't see any. Okay. So now I don't really know where to look. We have tons of stuff to look under out here, but I don't know where I want to go next. And so we're going to go see. Alright, so first of all, we're going to check on this metal. They like to climb up it, and just because it's metal and they can stick very well to it. And now we're going to go to that pavilion back there, and I'll be back. So guys, it's actually going to be the outro, so bye guys.